How tough is this re-election?
Well, I think it's tough, but I think when you've had 92 or 93% negative press coverage, the very fact that he's still standing is sort of a miracle. And, of course, part of that is that he has had a remarkable economy. People, I think, give him large credit for job creation and for wages going up. At the same time, he's met what he promised his conservative-backed people he would do. He's been very good on judges, very good on deregulation, very good on tax cuts. So he's going to have a fight. It's going to be very tough. But as Scott Rasmussen pointed out this morning, exactly on this date, 4 years ago, Donald Trump was at 1%. And 67% of the Republicans said they'd never vote for him. Now, this is a great campaigner. I think that he believes he's going to win. He believes it's going to be a fight to the finish. But he also believes, I think, that the Democrats are pretty weak. And I'm inclined to agree with him. I think the Democrats could stumble into a disaster if they're not careful.
Well.
As we mentioned, President Trump may be trailing in the latest general election polls, but he's got big plans for his 2020 campaign. Correspondent Kevin Cork has that part of the story.
The headlines lit up the internet, citing the president's own internal campaign polling data as well as a myriad of other independent surveys. President Trump is trailing badly in his bid for re-election, down by double digits to Democratic frontrunner Joe Biden in Fox News polling, trailing in crucial swing states like Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, and Florida, underperforming in others like North Carolina and Georgia. Perhaps most surprising of all, the president's not just trailing the former vice president, he's trailing a host of Democrats, according to the latest Fox News survey. Down by 9 to Bernie Sanders, by 2 to Elizabeth Warren, down by 1 each to Kamala Harris and Pete Buttigieg. But the president, who famously beat the odds and the polls back in 2016, isn't buying. Fake polls, he tweeted, noting it's far too early to be focused on that.
So what do you do when haters push apocalyptic fears about your next horrible move? You troll them, which is what Trump did to all those nervous Nancys fretting that he may never leave office. Remember Maher last week? If he loses, he won't go. I've been saying that since before he got elected. Trump knows this and can't resist having some fun, tweeting Sunday that his supporters demand that I stay longer. Who knows, a third term, maybe more. Not only does this tease his irrational critics, it gets at their real fear that they can't beat him, that he won't go after not the first, but the second term, meaning there will be more. So Trump critics are already getting the public to think past the re-election to Trump's third term.